Hey, my friends, this is JB presenting wisdom to you. And I gotta say that today has been a busy day. Busy day is going to keep you feeling good. It's going to keep you basically heart content. And whether you have a whole lot of money or not, the busy day is something that we should all be seeking for. I tell you what, the long neglected day is not the life that you truly want. It's got to be something of activity and something of action, something with decision, something that can magnify you. I was there today realizing how my abilities are not necessarily being exercised. Okay, my giftings, my passions, okay, and they get bogged down in the big machine that can happen. Okay, you can get lost. You can become a little widget in a big machine and not have that dynamic agility that some of us are called to exhibit. Now when that happens, you can start to wither. You can wither and you can squander and you can essentially feel that things are not going your way. But if you're doing it to God, if you're doing it for the glory of God, that then that can cover that. That can cover that. Nonetheless, we all need to realize where we are and what we should be doing with our lives. And sometimes it's playing a certain role, but many times it's being that dynamic player who is more of a utility player, excellent in a lot of things. And like Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci and these people, they did many different things. Ben Franklin. A lot of people have had different giftings. And when we're talking today, we're talking about the wisdom of the vanity of wealth and honor. Now, with this, it's a particular interesting reading because it talks about how wealth and honor can be essentially not received well, not a blessing. If you see in a province the oppression of the poor and the violation of justice and righteousness, do not be amazed at the matter. For the high official is watched by a higher, and there are yet higher ones over them. But this is gain for a land in every way, a king committed to cultivated fields. But this is gain for a land in every way, a king committed to cultivating fields. So he's not saying because of this is good. No, he's sort of contrasting this is a problem that you're going to see, but this is for gain in every way. The this that he's talking about is that right here, a king committed to cultivating fields. Cultivating fields, getting growth, trying to take control a little bit and manage and do something productive with the vegetation. Maybe knocking down trees, turning the big rocks out of there. He who loves money will not be satisfied with money, nor he who loves wealth with his income. This is also vanity. So according to them, you're not gonna get a sense of satisfaction. You're gonna keep on just pushing and pushing, pushing. When goods increase, they increase who eat them. And what advantage has their owner but to see them with his eyes? So it's interesting. As you increase, your stomach increases, your appetite increases, and then you increase more and everything else increases more. It's like perpetual. But if you were to kind of be content with a lot of what you have, then you wouldn't have that issue. Sweet is the sleep of a laborer, whether he eats little or much, but the full stomach of the rich will not let him sleep. The laborer who, isn't that true? You sleep so well. I was telling someone the other day, man, I used to be a laborer in the scaffold business. And I tell you what, you didn't have to worry about falling asleep at night. You were tired. You were exhausted physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? You might have been hit on the head with a few wrenches as they dropped from the way down. Terrible, just difficult work. There is a grievous evil that I have seen under the sun. Riches were kept by their owner to his hurt, and those riches were lost in a bad venture. And he is father of a son, but he has nothing in his hand. As he came from his mother's womb, he shall go naked, naked as he came, and shall take nothing for his toil that he may carry away in his hand. That's true. You can't take it all with you. You're hoarding this money, you're hoarding blessings, and where's it getting you? This is also grievous evil. Just as he came, so shall he go. And what gain is there to him who toils for the wind? Moreover, all of his days he eats in darkness, in much vexation, and sickness and anger. Behold, what I have seen to be good and fitting is to eat and drink and find enjoyment in all the toil with which one toils under the sun the few days of his life that God has given him. For this is his lot. Everyone also to whom God has given wealth and possessions and power and enjoy them, and to accept his lot and rejoice in his toil. This is the gift of God. Well, isn't that wise? And sometimes when you're a little bit, you're not sure what your gift is, or you've got so many that it's like, which one? God can use you in so many ways. For he will not much remember the days of his life, because God keeps him occupied with joy in his heart. Dear Lord, we thank you. We ask for your grace today, and we ask for your wisdom and pour it into us. We thank you for the drink and the food that you have demonstrated here, that we should enjoy and be glad with, and the gift of you, of your toil, the toil that you give us, Lord. We thank you for it. Help us to sleep well at night through the toil of our day and our exhaustiveness, giving us a great exhausted end of the day, such that we sleep quietly without no need of anything. We just are ready to do it, and it's such a pleasure. Lord, thank you. My friends, this is JB here, and we want you to get wise. I want you to get insight, get understanding, get discretion, and I want you to get it now. Let's do this.